Today I'm going to be working on this 1950 International. The seat needs recovering. I already took the bottom of the seat out. The seat back also needs it quite desperately. So, going to get after that today. So here's the bottom of the seat. I'm going to cut all these hog rings out of here. I've cut a few out already. Yeah, and then I'll see what all needs to be fixed on the inside. I'm not sure what these are. Some sort of tag. These holes, they just line up with the bolts that are sticking out of the seat frame. And there, so it doesn't look like it actually bolts in at all. So yeah, I'm going to take it apart and see what's all bent. Like there's a loose wire in here, and this looks like it's supposed to be something structural, probably something like this one. So this is what the seat looks like on this side. It's all collapsed in here. So I'm gonna have to see if I can't fix the frame. It looks like the metal is broken, snapped off somewhere. Might have to do some welding. Don't know. There we go. All the hog rings are off. Definitely going to want to give this a vacuum. There is a lot of mouse turds in here. Obviously the mice got into it pretty severely. Got a spring here doing whatever it wants. There's a spring sideways there. So I got to try to get things to line back up and give this seat its close to original shape. See, this guy is supposed to be attached to here, like that. Seems to have ripped off. Yeah, right like that. It's hooked on over there and it needs to get welded back on over here. All right, it's heating up too much outside, so I'm going to try to work inside for a little bit. It's a little cooler in the shop, and the mess is pretty well done with. Okay, that's there. This one needs to get hooked back up again. I'm sure of it. Yeah, it's loose here. I don't know how that came out. The coils have been welded and replaced. This one is clipped onto there. All the springs have been tied back together. Cross braces have been welded back on. This one and this one, they were broken off. So now all the cross braces are in place. All the springs are in place. The welded ones are here and here. At the back, or near the middle where there's less action on them. Can't seem to straighten the frame out. It seems to dip in this corner and in that corner, and I think it has something to do with the cross bracing. So I straightened that one a little bit, hoping it would push up. It didn't do much. So I'm guessing we're just stuck with that. I'm not sure what else to do with it. I've tried expanding the spring by over stretching it, but it still dips down. So it is what it is. It won't be perfect, but it's going to be a heck of a lot better than it was. All right, I skipped ahead a few steps, so I'll put a picture in. All right, I saved you the stripping of this. It was simple, just pulled off. There wasn't a whole lot of issues. Just pull it off and away you go. And then I laid the foam on there. I glued it along the top edge. And then I just glued and wrapped it around the side and the bottom. Here it is. I got kind of carried away just getting it done. There's dirt on there. Definitely not a perfect job, but it is my first seat, so I could have made it a shade tighter. Problem was it would compress the springs more. I maybe could have sewed this seam or this whole panel, made this smaller. I left too much material over. And I got that radius wrong, obviously, but the rest really fits quite nicely. Yeah, I got the door panels to do. That I might do in another video. And there's kick panels that go down here. I actually have to drill the holes for it too, but it's gonna cover up that plate. I'm not sure. Nah, that won't be a big deal. And then the headliner. I gotta seal those bolts up nicely, cut them off, and then put the headliner in. Headliner's in that box. Yeah. Just to keep moisture out. There used to be a light bar on here. Well, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, do all that stuff. Have a good one.